Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'm Emmanuel from Goodisoft. Hope you are enjoying the course. Please don't forget to like this video, comment on the comment section, and hit on the bell icon to subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So in our last class, we talked about performing login function. So we have successfully performed the login function. We integrated this login page to our Node.js server. So a user now that will register can log in successfully with this Gmail. We register the user with this Gmail, then with a password to at. I just copy this. So a user can successfully log in and will redirect the user to a page. So this is what we just did in our last class. So in the beginning of this video, I told you guys that we'll be doing some projects. So we want to start a project. It's just for space booking, particularly for hotels, or you can use it for any other stuff. So by the end of this project, you'll be able to integrate a front-end template. If you don't have a template for this project, I will drop the link of the one that we use on the description of this video so that you can get the template there and sort yourself out. So I have a template here. Front end template that we use to integrate the user interface. So now this is the user interface of the project. It's just all about booking centers, event centers. So this is just the system. So this is it. So now we'll integrate this to our Node.js server. Then we'll make all this so that you see how real applications are being done. So that's just what we'll achieve by the end of this video. So now if you want to start a new project, you don't need to start it right inside here, the one that you have been working on. So I will just close this, open a new folder directory, then start everything afresh. That's how we do it. So I will just close this. So I'll minimize this. I'll open a new folder. I'll call it the name of the project, rent I will hit on enter. So this folder now is empty. There is nothing inside this folder. So I will hit here, then type cmd. I will open it with code. I will do code space dot enter. I will open it with code. So I will just close this. So now this is the project directory now. So I'm going to start my Node.js server right away. I will open my VS Code terminal. So if you open your VS Code terminal, we'll start everything afresh. Will start by npm init dash y npm init dash y. So like this now, I will create my root file app.js. I will come here, rename it to app.js. So that's just it. So now I will start installing the dependencies that we need for the project. So in the course of this lesson, we have installed many dependencies. So we can go back You can go back to the dependencies. I will just open this with code. So if we check here, we have installed bcrypt.js.env, EJS, Express, Mongoose, Malta, and NodeMon. So we'll be installing same dependencies depending on what you are doing, but I think we will make use of all these dependencies. So now, right away, now. We'll do npm. Let's install npm I. So we'll do npm I install express. So I will split this my terminal. So I will be installing the dependencies both together. So I will do npm install bcrypt.js. Bcrypt.js. I'm using bcrypt.js. So here now I will do npm install nodemon. Here I will do npm install.env. Please make sure you have internet connection before you install dependencies so that it will go smoothly without any problem. I will say npm install Malta. Malta is a dependency that allows you to process your image and store it to your desired folder directory. So we'll be talking about it later in this project. So if you come here, you see all the dependencies that you have installed: bcrypt.js.env, Express, Malta, NodeMon. So we'll install Mongoose to connect to our database. I will do npm install Mongoose. npm install Mongoose. What again do we need? Okay. So we need Mongoose, Malta, Express.env, and this. I will close this terminal. So right away now, I'm not going to be doing it one by one again. So I'm going to create all the folders. I will create all the folders that we need. I will structure them how it's supposed to be. So if you want to start a new project, this is how you do it. I will create our public folder. So this is where I will put all my CSS, JavaScript, all those form handlers, image folders that I will collect from the front-end template. So now I will create my source folder, src, src. So inside my src, I will create another folder called controllers. So I will create another folder called route. I will create another folder called models. I will create another folder called I will create a folder helpers. So I have these three folders: controllers, route, models. So let's go with this for now. So now I will come outside here. I will click here, then create a folder views, where we'll create our files. So then I will create another file .env. This is where we put our environment variables and all that. env simply stands for environment variable. So now I will, inside here, inside this public, I will create a folder called css. I'll create another folder called js. I'll create another folder called handlers form handler. So that's it. So we are not missing anything. So now inside this sroc, I will still create a folder called config. So that's it. So now what I need to do, we need to start our express server. So now this is the last one that we have done. So what you just need to do, for you not to get confused, or if you have not mastered everything, because this, if you do it like over and over a time, then it will master you. So if you have not like gotten everything on you to do it offhand, so you can just come here, anything that you want to do, you just copy it and paste here, then you test it, it will work. So now what you need to do, what we did here, we required our express, so you need to require express here, then like that. So you require dot config, all those things. So now we're going to do it right away here. I'll just require copy this, paste here. I'll require ejs and path. I'll just copy this. I'll copy this. So now, so in our last videos, we talked about all these things. So now, here you define your port. So you don't use the same port for two projects. I don't think is a good practice. So I will define my port. So my port for this project will be 6050. Yeah. So now I'll be using this port for this project. So now I will comment out all this. I'll comment it out. So because I'm not using it right now. So and all this, I'll comment it out. So now this is just what you need. So now we have started the project successfully. So now this is how you start your project. So we want to configure node so that we will not be restarting our server doing all those node app.js. So let's configure our node. So now I'll come here, I'll hit on enter, then start. You type start, then node app.js. So if we come here, let's check whether our server is running. I will do npm start. If there is any error, we'll correct the error. So cannot find module ejs. That means we missed to install ejs. So yes, so I will do npm install ejs. So npm install ejs. So okay. So you have it right here. So I will come here, I will come here, I'll comment this out. Okay. So our server is running successfully. So on port 6050. So I will just attach http https colon. I'll just attach it to it here, so it will allow me. I will follow the link directly. So I will do http forward slash forward slash then localhost. I will attach localhost colon the port. So localhost. So that if I just follow this, I'll just go to the browser. So it will open this project now in the browser. So but we have not routed any page so to this page. So now our server is successfully started. So what I will do next, I will configure our database so that if we want to push anything to the database, it will go successfully. So I need to come here, my config. I will open a file, db connection.js, db connection.js. So I will go here, this is my source folder, db connection.js. So I'm going to copy all this, then I will paste it. We required mongoose, then created a function db connect, and we now destructure the function and we'll export the function so that we can call it here. We require the folder, the db connect. So we'll call the db connect here function. So if there is any error, it will throw error. So it's throwing mongoose error. The URI parameter to open must be a string. So what you need to do is not define the URI, the DB URI here. So we need to go to our env and specify the DB URI. So now MongoDB. So I will just go here, copy this. So I will remove it here like this. So now I will call it the name of the project we are doing. So normal test. No, I will do rent I underscore I, rent I. So like this. So if it is connected, it will connect. So let me just do this so that the server will restart. So it's connected successfully. So we have successfully started the project. So we are good to go now. We are good to go. So as you can see, all these folders, they are still empty. We have not done anything inside it, even this public folder. So in the next video, we'll continue the project. Hope you enjoy the class. Thank you. Please don't forget to like this video, comment on the comment section, and hit on the bell icon to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.